Hello Leo, welcome to your November reading. I hope that you're doing well and that you're having an amazing day just as you're watching this reading. My dear Leo, so we already have on the table two opening cards. Such an opposing energy, such a different energy. So you have beautiful delicacy and power of Ren, but also you have a power of bold eagle. So I'm actually really intrigued how will this play out, because here you're getting power from humility, staying in the shadow and really being protective over something, and just kind of leading with a little bit of sense of humor and just that really gentle approach to life. And here you're really bold, you're really going for it, you're getting a huge perspective on life, you're getting a great vision and sense of purpose in life too. So really lovely, but such a different energies that already are on the table. But before I tell you anything more, let me just put some cards as a starting point from the tarot and see how the story starts getting unfolded in front of us, I guess. Okay, so you're bridging these two energies with a Nine of Wands, very interesting. And I want to put actually at least 3 more cards. Okay, so we have 3 of Swords, the Devil, and Ace of Pentacles. And the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Quite nice, actually, interesting. So, my dear Leo, where do we even start? I think we should go back to these 2 cards and the bridging Nine of Wands, because there is something interesting happening for you as a process. I feel like you've had to live your life a little bit almost in the shadows of others. I think you may have taken that decision quite purposely in the last weeks, maybe even months, because you knew your strength, you knew your power, but you also didn't want to overpower others, and you also got perhaps hurt or taken advantage of, misunderstood and not appreciated. And you decided that for a while you're going to do you, but you're also going to protect either yourself, your relationship, or others, you know, within your personal life or work situation, school situation, etc. So you really led quite delicately but still powerfully. It's almost as you had a lot of confidence, but also you knew that you had to get a little bit more quiet, a little bit more silent, you know, like holding this feather. It's like that silence of feather but still making an impact. And I love that energy for you, because it was quite unusual, and perhaps that was one of your biggest lessons to learn in the last few months, how to lead but without knowing other people or making yourself visible as a leader, how to lead and protect others with a little bit of more gentle approach, sense of humor perhaps as well. And oak obviously appears on both cards. We have an oak tree here, and we also have a little bit of oak tree coming here, which is again super interesting when you see that there is a prominence of oak leaves over here on these cards. There's lots of oak, and oak symbolizes as well wisdom, right? There is a beauty, there is ancient wisdom to oak, there is kind of that solid grounded energy. And over here, as you're transforming into an eagle, the oak is disappearing, but it's not like it's not there. It's almost as you transforming that wisdom into your new self. So I wonder, Leo, whether until now, or still perhaps a little bit in November, you've allowed yourself to observe, to learn, to listen, to gather new wisdom, to really let others to teach you. And that's why you've kind of merged yourself into oak leaves. And now you're going to come back bold, ready, with a new sense of purpose, with a new life mission. There is a really huge transformation if you see at those 2 gorgeous cards. And look at this, both powerful birds in some way, right? Both drawing on a different power though. And you know, if you allow the eagle to work with you, it will really bring you a sense of purpose and courage to see through your sort of abilities and talents, and also you'll go into fresh territory of, you know, with confidence of whatever it is that you wanna conquer. And it will also allow you to detach yourself from everyday worries and perhaps fears, and really it's that kind of ability to grasp really subtle concepts, if that makes sense. So I feel like you're coming back here rejuvenated, renewed, rebirthed. Your confidence is different, but without arrogance, right? Like you don't have that ego. And obviously here with the Nine of Wands, I do see that you're still quite careful of how that transition is going to happen. You're still quite cautious because you don't want to go through the same thing as you've gone through over the last months. And this is where the other three cards come in, because you clearly had some disappointment, heartbreaks, and sorrow as well. And you also had quite a lot of toxic energy to deal with. So that's why I feel like you've taken a role on the Wren in terms of hiding a little bit, you know, into the leaves of the oak tree and allowing the power to work around you and with you. And now you're obviously going to be moving to holding that power. But I feel like that what caused you into that place and now transforming to this place is the idea of working through something that really made an impact on you, and now you're ready for new beginning. So let's talk about these two cards for a second, because we have Three of Swords and the Devil. And with Three of Swords and the Devil, I definitely see that you had to release yourself from something, perhaps a third-party situation, unhealthy relationship, dynamic with your parents, with your co-workers, a business that really was taking maybe advantage of you, or maybe you were taking advantage of someone, right? Or something. Whatever that was, the devil energy clearly was not working for you, because you felt like you were not free. You felt like you were stuck. You felt like it was overwhelming and you couldn't move freely. And it's even like you couldn't see. It's not even doing. It was more like I couldn't see. Like my view was blocked. What am I supposed to be doing with that? And the devil worked really well in terms of blocking that perception, right? And you can see here as well with this Nine of Wands standing behind you, the view is blocked, and that's the devil's work. So now look at this, you have the Sun and you have also Ace of Pentacles, and that's really great because this is saying to you new beginning is emerging. There's going to be lots of good energy coming into your life, Leo. And even if you see that eagle sitting right on the top of that Ace of Pentacles, it's like grabbing the opportunity. You're really ready to go for it, and you're really going to embrace whatever is coming your way. So let's have a look a little bit further into these cards, because I think this is where the specifics are starting to come out. Fascinating reading, actually. I'm really enjoying it because I see really bold shift of energies, and I always enjoy readings like this. At least for a reader, it's quite exciting to see you know, such a situation. Okay, we have Four of Swords and we have the Lovers. I love it. We have Page of Wands. Okay, we have Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords. Okay, so this is all kind of making sense now, because I feel like you've had to take some time out. I don't know whether that was the idea of, or maybe feeling of being uninspired or tired or burnout, but I feel like you've had to recharge your batteries somehow. And again, that sits on the side of this energy here, which makes really sense because it's very inward energy. So I still feel like you had enough strength and you still had enough power and leadership in you, whatever it is that you were doing, but you really went into that silent mode. And you can see here with the Four of Swords, right, that you are in a silo. And you did your thing, you carry on with the Page of Wands, you did your learning, you study what you needed to study, relationship, new knowledge about work, about life, you know, gathering wisdom here, the oak tree, right? The wisdom was kind of coming into you. You were assessing sort of your life. You were trying to see how to come back to balance, how to come to yourself. But also, I feel like a choice and decision made itself quite clear to you. It's almost as, okay, I actually do have a choice here. I actually can make a decision. I can actually decide what I want to do, or who I want to be with, or who do I want to surround myself with, and how do I want to feel, and all of that. And I feel like naturally you were gravitating towards something. And now I think in a month of November, if you're already here at the decision making point, you might actually decide to walk away from the devil energy, which is that toxic energy. So you are actually walking away from very likely a person in your life, maybe a person that's been feeling you not good, maybe a person that doesn't get the best out of you. Maybe there's nothing wrong with the person, maybe it's just you not feeling right around this person. Maybe there is some addiction, some toxicity, some codependency things going on here. Whatever there is for you, Leo, the news is here that you're actually going to have that courage to walk away. And again, that links beautifully to the eagle card, because as the eagle energy is coming in, the Eight of Cups is also coming in. And Eight of Cups is also about vision quest. It's about going and seeing different world for yourself, searching. It's about searching for purpose in your life. And eagle as well is purpose, right? So that's beautifully sinking into seeking something new in your life. Here with the Ace of Pentacles, you can see that line. And what that means for you as an outcome and consequences, Leo, in the month of November, that first of all, you might deliver some news to people that not going to be taken lightly, and you may be the person that will have to give, you know, some disappointment to others around you, right? Or maybe once you communicate that, maybe other people will not react in the nicest way. So you do have Ten of Swords. It's a difficult ending to something. Your career, your work, your relationship, your friendship. There is a very difficult ending, and it is because now you're realizing with the Lovers that you really have to choose where you want to put your heart and attention to. And you don't want to be any longer in hiding. You want to go and get what you deserve in life. And that's why now, as you've learned your lesson, Leo, in a month of whatever, October, September, it's like it's been a process, right? So you've gathered your wisdom, you've recovered from a difficult situation, and having a stronger heart but also clearer mind, arriving to the Lover's energy, which is essentially heart and mind choice. There's a bit of a glare here. Let me see if you can see the card. Well, never mind. So basically, this is really a battle between heart and your mind. But I think like what's different for you, Leo, is that you're actually feeling it in both, and your heart and your mind, because it doesn't feel anymore like a conflict. It's more like knowing. And you've given your heart enough time to recover. You've given your mind enough time to learn, to process and integrate. And now your vision is so broad that there is no going to be doubt about what to do. And I feel like November, it might be that time for you to either make a decision, or if you're just that step behind, to go through that process of realizing that there is something better here for you to grasp onto, to really hold on to it, or to go for it. So Leo, that is absolutely fascinating. I'm really admiring your courage, and I really I'm just kind of like cheering for you here, because this requires, you know, a bold move. You know, this is really something to do. and I feel like you know exactly what's going to happen and what actions you need to take, and that's the beauty of it. You're going to have a lot of confidence. Okay, Leo, so let me pull a couple of cards from the Oracle deck to seal the reading, okay? And let's see what else we can add to it. Maybe there's something that we've missed. Then I'm asking now the cards to kind of give me the final messages. We have building blocks. Trust. Of course, that's lovely. And the last card. Okay, anger. So, you know, what's interesting as well is that you know that from now on, all you want to do is build new foundations. You have building blocks. But what I love about this card is the position of the woman here, which you look at the way she's putting her head. She's having a vision, faraway vision. And again, this is an eagle energy. And the building blocks are happening for you, and you're just deciding what to do next in order to build strong foundation. But I think the beauty is focusing and trusting that there is a long-term journey that you're going to take, and you're going to have a lot of peace at heart, that you don't need to rush anything, and you will allow the universe to help you to put this together. I sense a lot of patience from you, but at the same time you will see that a lot of opposite energy coming in for you, which is the anger. And I don't think this is your anger. I think this is going to be people's anger. They will be angry at you that you want to change your life, that you're making bold moves, that you're moving forward, that you know you're ready to take risk, that you haven't consulted somebody. All of this, people will be seeing themselves in you, but from the perspective of, oh my God, like that's what I should have done. And they will be angry at you, but actually deep down they will be angry at yourself. And that is going to be in an interesting place, because I think you're going to continue going forward. But again, that difficult energy of 10 of Swords and anger will still kind of come and challenge you. So just be ready for that. So I guess this is coming a little bit more like a preparation and warning that even though you've got this beautifully mapped out, some people might not be completely on the same page with you. So just be aware of it. And you know, the best thing you can do is to just give them love and understanding, and just hope and pray for them that, you know, they will find their journey and happiness too, and that they will go to find their life purpose. And you know, just don't take anything too personal. Remember that if they are angry, they probably mostly angry at themselves. Okay. All right, Leo, thank you so much for listening. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, I will leave the details in the description below how to reach me. And also watch the space in December, because I will be uploading big readings for the next year, and I also will announce a competition with me to win a free reading. Oh my God, that was a lot to say. Thank you so much, Leo. Bye for now.